What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. This morning, we're gonna start with a little range construction. So this scenario, we're 40 big blind effective. The button opens to two big blinds, 2.3, and we flat call from the small blind and we get a flop of queen 10-5 with a flush draw. So how do we structure our range here? From the small blind?
Let someone do it, so we're not all jumping on each other.
Yeah, who wants to try?
So,
We reject 100%, I believe.
I mean, I think we'll have some leads, but not many, maybe like
5%.
8 or 10%, 12%.
Yeah, 15% the highest leads, I think, 85% checking.
Even more, 90.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna move to small blind checks. Big blind's gonna bet small,
Yeah, this is better.
button's gonna bet small, and then this is where facing the bet. What do we do?
Okay. Okay, so,
Go ahead, DZ.
oh shit, I just woke up. Okay, so obviously we're going to be, let's see, what are we gonna be raising? What are we gonna have? We're gonna have, full frequency queen 10, so obviously we're gonna be raising our queen 10s. We're not gonna have any, yeah, obviously we're raising queen 10s. Oh, we do have the queen 10 off there, okay. I guess we're going to probably actually, let's see, probably the queen 5 is also us. We didn't think we would have that, but I guess we do have that. We're gonna raise
Five
that.
suited?
I'm sorry.
Queen 5 suited?
Yes,
What do you wanna do with it?
I think we're gonna raise that one.
How often do you raise it?
75%, I think.
Okay, do you ever protect your check calling range with hands like top and bottom pair?
Not usually. I probably should though, don't you think?
It could be a good strategy to add to your book.
Okay. Okay, so mostly raising top to bottom.
But when you raise with hands like top, you're never cooler. But when you raise with a hand like, top and bottom, you could be cooler, right? It's very possible that the opponent has queen 10 while you have queen 5.
Right.
So in general, like, it calls a little bit more with hands like queen 5, a little bit more,
Uh-huh.
but it's not always the case, right?
We'll raise that. So we're probably gonna be doing a little bit of raising with like, say 25% raise with the ace 5 suited, maybe.
Okay, and which one would that be?
With the ace of clubs, I guess.
So the ace 5 of clubs here, you would wanna raise?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Clubs. Probably, let's see here. Oh, that's the god. What other raises are we gonna have? Probably the queen jack suited we're gonna raise, probably.
okay, so first, DZ, give me that part of the range. What do you do with queen jack off? Top pair, good kicker. You call your raise.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be a raise as well, I think.
You like to raise here? Okay.
And
Where do you stand with a hand like king jack off here, like an open ender?
that's probably gonna be a call.
Okay,
Maybe a tiny percentage of raise.
okay, I would mix here, like say we say 50-50 with.
Yeah. That looks good, yeah.
Okay, what do you do with your tens?
Probably gonna just call those.
Okay, full frequency call with tens?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, that's good. What about these offsuit aces?
Maybe tiny. Let's see the 7, let's see the 9. With the 9, the ace 9, maybe a tiny percent of raise, and the rest call. Maybe 25% raise, and then The rest,
So you pick the 9 because it has straight interaction a little bit, right?
right.
But there's something else you could pick well on here,
What's that?
the flush draws.
Right, okay,
I think it has more value if you have a hand like an ace of club.
uh-huh,
Maybe you could try it a little bit. With an ace of club here,
okay.
and then with the rest, honestly, I don't know, probably fold, I think.
I would fold.
Yeah,
With the ace of club, you raise a little bit.
yeah.
The other ones, I guess you fold. Alright, now DZ, tell me about flush draws. So
Okay.
now.
You missed the
only-
value.
Only
You missed
clubs.
some value still.
What are we missing, Ken?
Sets of fives,
Oh, that's right.
king,
Okay,
queen.
yeah. Yeah, the.
King, queen's our best. Yeah, I mean, that's gotta raise, right?
Right.
Okay,
So now you wanna find some draws.
Okay,
With check also, so
okay, so the flush draws. Yeah, the king flush draws.
so start with this line here.
Okay.
Which one do you think are raising? Okay, so ace deuce or ace 9, which one is raising and why?
Probably the ace 9, the ace 8, because of the straight interaction. I would think so, or do you think it's the
You have
opposite?
a hand like ace 9. Do you get a better ace to fold when you raise?
No, you don't.
If a 9 rolls off and your opponent has one, is it likely that you're in the good end of the cooler situation?
Yes,
Okay. With a hand like ace deuce, you get, if you have an ace deuce of club and your opponent has like, I don't know, ace 3 of, of spade here. There's a chance he folds, right?
true. That's okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Ace deuce get a lot of better aces to fold.
Plus ace deuce and never loose.
Yeah,
Okay.
so. Now that's said, how do you wanna structure your range? Are you gonna raise with these or are you gonna raise with these?
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do the low ones then. Yeah, let's do the low ones. Low ones.
Okay,
So cool. And then I think we're getting pretty topped out on the raises now. I think we're kind of starting to get an unbalanced range. The rest probably start being the calls now.
like we're not sure it's gonna go like this, but. Probably, right?
Like if we're counting combos, we're getting up there with the raises now with the value in these draws.
How do you structure your king eye flush draws? Start from king 9 to king 4.
Probably use the same hierarchy. King 4, king 5 will raise and the higher ones will just call.
What about the bottom here?
Well, you know, the suited clubs, we're just gonna call. We don't have it. Oh, let's see with the 5.
What do you do with the 7, 6 of clubs here?
We could, I guess we could raise that. Couldn't we get a better hand to fold? And we got outs. Maybe 50% raise on that one.
Okay, 7, 6, 8, 7?
That's kind of pushing it, but I could probably do it. Like again, I think we're getting kind of too many raises, though. I think we need to chill out.
Okay. So you wanna call more flush draw hands?
I do.
Okay. So the middle ones?
Yeah, I want to start calling all those now.
Okay. I think you're a bit passive here.
Okay.
We were on a good start, but there's no reason for you to just wanna stop raising.
Okay.
I hope we're gonna see what
Yeah, we
What-
are. In a
What is the
second,
GTO?
we are.
We
Sure,
are.
yeah, of course, that's the whole point.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Yeah, in about 2 seconds, we're gonna see what the deal is.
Alright. So, what do you do with a hand like pocket deuce? Cause pocket deuce never lose.
Yeah, deuce is unfolding.
Hmm. Really?
Yeah, I don't even, I'm not, probably not even calling him from the small blind. I'll tell you the truth.
Even with the deuce of club?
Yeah, I'm probably not even flatting him from, I'm probably not even calling him from the small blind.
Alright.
Let him talk you into this shit.
How deep are we?
40 big blinds.
Yeah, from the small blind, I don't think deuces and trays, I'm even calling, but,
What about fours? Same?
fours I'm probably calling. I'm probably ditching them on the flop though.
Tell me what's the difference between fours and deuce here for you?
I can't tell you that.
There's none.
There is none, sir.
So if you take a stand with deuce, you gotta take a stand with fours, I think. So if you fold, it's fine. I think it's fine. Sixes. Over the five. Sixes with the six of club.
Yeah, we can toss in a chip there. We can call.
I don't know. There's
Yeah.
two broadways on the board. I don't know about calling with sixes. I think we're gonna just leave them as they are.
Okay.
Do we have tens? So jack, okay, so king, jack of spade here. What do you do with king, jack of spade?
King jack of spade. That's a call.
Okay, queen, jack, that's gonna be top pair. Okay, so I guess we're gonna mix
Raise
it
that, yeah.
and then, okay, so all these are top pairs.
They're
So
gonna
how
be-
do you wanna structure your suited top pairs? Like queen six, you call, queen nine, you call? I guess. no.
Probably, yeah. Probably mostly calling there.
Okay. So we have our flush draws. Are we gonna continue with a hand like ace nine of hearts?
You said ace nine of hearts?
Yeah,
Uh. Probably not usually. No,
okay, I'm not sure about the ace nine of hearts, because we have ace high, we have a backdoor flush. But like with two broadways, we might fold.
that's right.
Are you happy with this range, Lee?
Yep, pretty satisfied. Yep.
Let's give it a try. Okay. So first thing off, a hand like ace nine of heart is continuing.
Okay.
So ace high backdoor flush. We can call here plenty.
Okay. And we're way too passive with the queen jack off, king jack off.
We wanna raise with, look at this, ace deuce of heart, a backdoor wheel.
Mostly folds though. The clubs, just use the clubs.
So clubs are not pure raising.
Oh, we were way too aggressive with the.
Well, I mean, you continue with the clubs more.
Let's look at the clubs real quick. Okay, so our first strategy, like raising the low ones more than the high ones is good here. Hey, DZ, you see
Uh-huh.
that?
Yeah.
So always to try to lean towards that model a little bit. Here, the king eye is no good. But like we're mixing, so it's kind of okay. Like, look at this, jack nine, jack eight, like we're mixing quite heavy here.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why you wanted to flap with these.
Why I wanted to flat there?
Yeah.
Isn't that what the solution is doing?
No, yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. For a second, I thought this was the good solution.
Yeah, the problem is on the flop, I didn't like those either. The problem is on the flop, you can't make a straight really to the 10 because you have a 5. Like if
Right.
it was a 6, then you can get your 7, 8 in there, your 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, obviously is always gonna be in there, but
So as you see here, the ace of clubs can do it a little bit, but like it's like a sliver here.
Louis, can we look at the suits of the various combo draws? King, jack, king nine, jack 8, all the suited ones. I'm curious, do the straight flush draws, does it slow play those, but then raise the gut shot plus flush draws? Yep, jack 8 clubs goes for it, but then like jack 9 is slow playing,
Yeah. Yeah,
and then
not really.
ditto. And then how does king jack break down?
You
That
have,
one's
you only
raising
have
and-
clubs selected, LP, for that range. There you go.
Just a sec.
This is really hard.
So the jack 8 makes sense.
Very useful.
And
Very
because the
useful.
jack 9 is so high equity, it doesn't really need to raise. I'm curious to see what king jack suited does across different suits. I feel like it's
King
gonna
jack
call clubs more. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna call clubs more and actually bomb. Oh no, it still raises king jack a lot. I felt like that would be too good.
See, it's
And
got,
then king-
it
king
doesn't
nine-
wanna get blown off a straight draw equity when we raise and they jam, all of a sudden the hearts, spades and diamonds kind of shrivel up, I guess.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the king jack of clubs and the king jack of or the jack 9 of clubs are strong enough to call off a 4-bet, so they don't mind getting rejammed on, but the other ones want to realize
I'll-
their equity a little better.
I mean, yeah, although actually the jack 9 is the one that's still playing, so we're kind of balancing that way.
Well, the king is an over to the queen probably, so the jack, like the king might be a clean out theoretically.
And
So
then how about king 9?
still the same, mostly clubs.
Similar to jack 8, basically.
So if we look at top pairs now, we're raising a bit too heavy on our queen jacks. But in general, the low queens call, the best ones raise a little bit more. So the general idea is good. Look at this. Pocket deuce. With the club.
Yeah,
So usually like when there's two broad one on the board, you're gonna fold these kind of stuff here. With the flush draw very often, you're just gonna peel once because you have a club and it gives you kind of equity. Just enough extra equity to try to peel and try to get a deuce.
I hate
yeah,
you.
sometimes you spike that too, man. It's how it happens when I do that once in a
Right.
while.
Right.
Louis, stop. Too late. Just can you hover over the aces we call, please? Just short.
Seems like I misclick and I totally wasted it.
No problem.
Alright, let's do
Never
another
mind.
one.
Never mind.
But actually, no, tell you what, it's right here. I can just confirm and then bam, it's here.
Okay.
You wanna,
Ace 8 off would be interesting.
ace eight off.
Okay, always need a club. Okay, makes sense.
Always need a club, yeah.
And just the middling suited aces, please. A7, A6. Okay, backdoor or club. Okay, thanks.
It's mostly just front door, honestly.
All
Oh,
right.
basically you need an overcard to the 5, kind of. And the higher your overcard is, the more you can kind of peel.
The 8 and the 9 get in there because of their straight interaction, but the other ones,
I'm wondering why A6 suited isn't going with the hearts.
Joey,
Volume's too low.
alright. Okay, who's next?
Ken,
I'll do one. Same spot?
no, different spot.
Yeah, you gotta change the spot, right?
You wanna change the scenario or the texture?
Oh, you gotta at least change the texture, but I don't care what you do.
Okay,
I know you're gonna try to jam me up, make me look bad.
You got thick skin, you can take it, Ken.
Oh, I don't care.
Ken don't give two shits. He's like the, what, the honey badger?
Make a middling board.
actually, thinking about this now, I think it would be a good idea to give Ken a hard time. So it's not gonna be the small blind for Ken, it's gonna be the big blind.
Oh, shit.
My wheelhouse, dude.
Why,
Wait, that's kind of, that's easier though, I think.
Oh no, the range is a lot bigger. And then,
Well, the
it's-
range is bigger, but it kind of, I don't know, it makes sense. I feel like we study it a lot.
yeah, but watch this.
Oh,
7,
He's
5,
dick.
Watch this, he says.
Yes.
Fine, this is fine,
Do a
Yes,
paired-
good.
do a paired board.
you ass.
Yeah, paired board.
hello,
Seems doable. Ken, this is ABC. This is, yeah.
Put it on hard for him.
It's gonna take a while, cause I can tell you now, I'm leading about 40% of my range.
good, go ahead. Alright,
Oh,
what do you do here?
wait, what are we playing? 40?
Yes,
So I have no pairs?
Button versus big blind.
have no pairs, Ken. Button
Alright.
versus big blind.
So this is, I'm getting the lead here, huh?
I don't know.
Give me my set. Let's start with 7-5
What do you do with 7, 5?
leading. I'm just leading all my 2-pair combos. So
Okay.
7-5, 5-4,
What kind of frequency?
100%.
7, 5, 100%.
We might adjust it if I don't find enough draws. 7-5, 5-4, 7-4. Ace-7. Let's do king-7, lower frequency. Say like 75%. Like queen-7, let's do like 50%. And jack-7, a little less. And give me like, so 7-6 full frequency. 7-6. I didn't say 7-10-7, I said 7-6.
I'm sorry. 7, 6 full frequency.
7-6, give me, 7-3. Give me, 8-5. 8-6. We got offsuit as well. 8-7s. Give me, 2-3. Give me, yeah, all the 2-3s, it's fine. Give me 4-3 clubs and hearts, 2-4 clubs and hearts.
Clubs and hearts, you wanna split? Okay,
You're a pro at this, Ken. The fuck? Excuse my language.
Well, we'll see about that, when we click the solution.
Yeah.
Clubs and hearts there, 5-2, 5-3 clubs and hearts.
5, 2.
All these 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5. Yeah, give me all those.
7 deuce.
Give me, let's see. Give me, 8-6 with the redraws with the flush, 8-6. Ace-3, ace. Yeah,
Ace 3.
ace-3 and ace-6. I wonder if I should just do them full. Probably not. I'll just use the suits. Give me 9-6.
Full frequency.
Sure, why not? Off, 9-6 off. Give me 9-8. Give me 9-6, 9-8.
What about these?
I wonder what percentage we're at. No, I don't want the 10-7s. I guess you can give me. Nah, I don't want those. I guess we got some, give me some, like,
Ken, the percentages are under the bottom of the card matrix.
oh, I gotta get a lot more in here. So, give me like, king of clubs. Give me like king of clubs 3, king of clubs 6. King of clubs, 8, 3, 6, 8. And then do it with the queens. The aces. We have the 6. Give the ace 8 with the club. What are we at? 34%? I don't like the 10-6 so much. What if we use any of these? Give me clubs with like, 8. Give me these like 8-2, 8-3, 9-2, 9-3, 10-2, all the way up to kings with just clubs.
Okay, Adamo.
These, all of these?
Yeah, all clubs, just clubs. 42%, that's about where I said I wanted to be. How about give me clubs, give me the king 6, jack 6, queen 6. Man, 10-6.
What a powerful tool this
That's
is.
it.
Shows you where you're at.
Alright, so let's see.
Did I get 100%?
No,
That's
it's-
impossible.
It's not right, but we can see like this is your solution and this is what the range wants to do.
I gotta do more offsuit.
Look at the suited nines. You're missing. You're missing some.
Oh, I didn't get far enough. Yeah, I didn't do the 9s. I was thinking about the 9s. I didn't get them in there. Alright.
Yeah, the eights as well. Okay,
9s and the 8s. I missed the higher ones. Just,
it's
yeah,
basically just clubs, I think, a lot of clubs here.
yeah.
Is
I mean, I
this
was on it
our
with the
leading?
9-6, 9-8, but I didn't go all the way up.
So a heavy mixing with all the clubs here and here. Now. Looking at the 8-7s of this world, 8-6, or you're not supposed to go full frequency. What is it? Off.
So it's interesting. I got my percentages right, but I didn't choose the exact combos correctly. So I should have used more of the other ones and not as many as these.
This is not good. You were at 45%.
You might have had a suit checked or
I
something.
don't know. The thing is, like, I got
That's
8-7
skewed
full frequency, but I don't have 10-8 jack 8. That's what I'm saying. I think my percentages are pretty close. It's just that I use some combos full frequency and not enough splits.
No, this is a mistake, just like this here,
Okay.
but we can see. Okay, what do we do with the hand like king, jack on it? Okay, so the clubs here. High offsuit clubs, we missed all of that.
Yeah.
Why did you guys not do any of that?
Well,
Why did you guys not do any of those, the upper left quadrant
I
there?
mean,
Well,
I
it's a
didn't
big
think I
range,
had to
right?
lead
So-
absolutely everything.
yeah,
Like their hands, they could probably still check call.
Okay,
so these are
My
all
mind.
high clubs, so you can check raise here with that, or you can lead with a high club in your hand. All you
And
need is a high club.
actually getting the exact mixture is impossible for a human.
right.
I think, or maybe like Ken did it, pick more things to do it 100%. And then just get the frequencies
Yeah.
kind of correct.
Honestly, like, I think Ken did great.
Yes, me
Tough
too.
to do build a dunk leading range like this. Alright, anyone else wanna do it? Whose turn is it?
Oh, somebody's gotta step up.
Oh, not you.
I
I
can't
don't
really
even-
be, I'm
I
on
don't even know what
a,
we're doing.
I can't really take one because I'm on call for work and
Don't
I
worry,
might get pulled away any second.
yeah, don't worry. You wanna try, Alan?
Yeah, what are we doing though? Donk leading ranges? Is that what I heard?
Nope, it's, you're
Higher
gonna
range.
construct a range.
Yeah, okay. Well, pick me a spot and I'll see how I can do.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose something for you. It's gonna be under the gun one, raise. Under the gun one is gonna three bet. And you're gonna call. You're gonna
Oh,
get,
man.
you're gonna get a board of. king, jack. Oof,
Ooh,
and then. Confirm, and then they're gonna check. And then he's gonna blast it to you. Let's go small. She's probably, no, you know what? Let's go big. If I go big, it's gonna be easy, right? If I go small, you're gonna get in there. So, good luck.
Alright, so,
He goes big on you.
I
Oh.
open under the gun. Under the
Yeah.
gun, 3 bets, I
Yeah.
call,
Yes.
and
See, you got that
I
10
check.
suited, 9
I,
suited.
ch-
So it's really you calling here.
you check and then he bets half pot.
he goes half pot, got it.
You can tell
Okay.
it's not Louis here because he doesn't have deuces and threes.
Well, so let's get the easy ones out of the way first, the queen tens of the world. How deep are we to start? Do we need
40.
to check raise? We're 40. I think we can just let our friend here probably, well, it's two-tone, right?
Yeah.
So do we ever just put him in here? I think the nuts are probably just calling here.
Okay.
So all combos of queen ten are probably calling.
Okay.
I think hands like aces, jacks, nines are going to be probably jamming.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah,
So where it has the suits, it has the hand, the king, jack, nine on the right. It says 24.1 and 16.1. Is that the pot 16.1 and we have 24 behind?
Nah,
oh,
The
the
pot's
our effective
six-
tax is here.
What is it?
the pot's 16.1 and the bet is 805.
Yeah,
So, and I'm asking, is the 24.1 how much we have behind?
no, that's the
No.
total of the pot after he bets.
We have 33.2 behind.
33 behind, the pot's 24. All right, I got it. Thank you.
Alright, let's look at flush draws. I actually think the flush draws are probably just gonna be running equity here a lot. So, pairing a flush draw like your king tens of the world. Probably just going to raise. King seven, yeah, king six. I would just raise all of these, I think.
Top pair with the first row.
Yeah, I think.
How do you break down your a size?
Well, it's a 3-bet pot is the problem here,
Right, right.
so. Like, SPR is kind of low, so I think like if we have. I think like it's gonna play pretty straightforward. So the back door, so like. Your ace queen of diamonds, ace 10 of diamonds are probably playing call. The ones with flush draws are probably playing jam. And the other ones are gonna be indifferent. So they'll probably float, I would think, I would guess.
Okay. So you raise all the ace high flush draws.
Yeah, I think if I have a flush draw, I'm gonna be pretty likely to raise.
Okay. So you said, hang on me. 1 sec, so you said. These hands wanna call. A hand like that. What do you do with your nines here? Calling flat, all of them? Bottom.
Yeah, I'm never raising a 9x here unless it's like 2 pair, which may raise. Cause the board's so connected.
Yeah,
We're at a
jack
low
nine. Jack nine,
So king
He-
nine, jack nine, I would raise. All the other ones I'm playing call. Ace queen offs, I think if we have a club. It's going to play aggressively as kind of a bluff. Yeah, if you've got a club, there's gonna be some frequency of raise, I think.
Okay, what do you do with the hand like ace eight of diamonds?
Folds.
Okay, What
I
do
just
you
don't think
do
we got enough
with-
juice.
Your king jack suited, king jack top two, right? I guess,
Probably gonna put it in, aboard this connected two-tone.
queen
Yeah.
jack,
We're playing call. We're just gonna be playing call with queen jacks, I think.
king, queen,
King, queen.
the three bet pot, caller.
Man. You got the additional equity of the gutty. I'm probably gonna be playing these aggressive. Probably gonna be jamming most of these. I think it's gonna mix, right? Like, there's gonna be some calling here, but I feel like it's gonna be heavily mixed.
Okay. What do you do with your
Um,
low queen, low kings?
I'm playing those as a call, I would guess. The trashy kings, you're just gonna play call with all of those if they don't have additional equity with the flush draw.
Okay. I had like jack ten.
It's gonna play call, pretty heavy call, I think.
Okay, what do you do with your pairs?
So. We're gonna continue with tens. I don't think we're raising it. I think we're
Eights?
just gonna call. Probably. Eights is indifferent, I think. I think you may see some calls with eights, but
With the
you know,
club, right?
Okay,
yeah,
what
probably with a club is, it's
about ten
probably
eight
that.
and eight seven?
10-8, man. If we show up here with 10-8, we're gonna have to continue. We got an open ender. It's not like ideal. It's not ideal, but I think we're gonna be playing call. I don't know. I'm I'm on the fence about 10-8, to be quite honest, if we just play raise here with it or not.
Mixing.
Yeah, probably.
What
And
about
it's
your
gonna
eight
be
seven?
But you have 50% fold in 10-8. Are you folding any 10-8s?
Spades?
Probably not folding 10-8. I mean, we call with 10-8. We flop an open ender. Seems crazy
Okay,
to ever.
what about your?
This is gonna be the bottom end of it. We're gonna be folding all of these, I think, even though we have the gutty. I just don't,
Okay,
I don't.
alright. Are you happy with this range?
What about these other ace sevens? So
Bah,
they're all folding. I feel like some of these are gonna be indifferent-ish. Based on the back door, like, if it's diamond, diamond, we may continue with ace eight.
close, right?
This is pretty close, I think, what we're gonna do.
About eights,
Pocket eight, yeah, I don't think we're continuing with eights here.
not even with the club.
It
And
may be, the indifferent point. It's gonna be close, but I think
Alright,
it's
have
gonna
a
be
look.
mainly full.
Okay. So we get 61%.
I'm a failure.
Oh,
Actually,
oh, you know what? A hand like ace queen of diamond is folding here.
oh, is it? Okay, yeah, I'm, probably thinking a little overly sticky there.
Yeah, the gut shots are folding here.
well, look how much is folding over MDF.
Three bet pot, backdoors become kinda shitty.
Yeah,
when he has
Well,
more-
and I think something I initially discounted a little bit here, I didn't give enough weight, is the fact that we set up an under the gun one range. This is a,
Oh, I
much
know it was-
stronger range.
I knew I was gonna get you with that. I'm surprised you didn't do worse.
Oh my god, he's folding tens?
Yeah, I just looked at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, see, this is,
I couldn't see myself folding tens there.
That's
well, I
like
mean,
his main- That's like his main bluff combo, and we got two of them, right?
We get to fold the hand like 9-8 on the flop. With the backdoor flush.
this is not too bad, though. I mean, I'm a little,
I'm
a
happy,
little-
like your raising range is spot on. You know exactly what to raise, but your calling range is spot off. You call way too much. Way too.
yeah, I called way too much. Yeah, you're right. This is a bit wide. And when I say a bit, I mean quite a bit.
Surprised queen, jack, queen tens raising, honestly.
I mean, honestly, if you looked at an arrangement that's a little bit later position, I would think that this is gonna be better. Like,
Well,
let's say if this was like hijack, cutoff, hijack button, something of
Queen
that
10 is-
sort.
I think
Queen
it's
10's the
you're-
nuts.
You're just a bit too sticky here, you know, very, very roughly how to The ones to raise, you're almost all good.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is okay.
Yeah, who wants to try now?
Can I do one?
Tim, what are we gonna do for you?
I have a suggestion I was just thinking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Also defending against free blind, but this time in position. How about something mid position versus small blind? So something like cut off or hijack versus small blind.
Good idea.
Okay,
Also like 40 to 60 bigs, something that is still plenty of play.
Yeah, 60 please, yes.
small blind range is a little bit thin for you, Tim. So. Yeah, I think I know what I wanna thank you. for. Yeah, okay, perfect. Board is gonna be king 6-5 and the spot is gonna be. Open from the hijack. The button calls. And it's on. Alright.
Just single raise pot.
Ugh, that's not what I requested. That's not what I requested.
No, I know, Tim. I know. This is.
You want,
No
you want my
layups.
flop action? You want my flop action or you want,
Yes, flop.
Checking out.
alright, so here's what I'm looking at on king 6-5. We do still have a betting range here, because this is a very good flop for us as the mid position raiser. Some of the mid flops are better for button or more even, and ace high is better for button, and we have to play a little bit more cautiously. King high is quite good for us. It's, I think, one of the best. So we might still balance across our whole range with some checks. So let's, like, when we give bets here, let's give like 75% bets, because I think everything mixes a little bit of checking, pretty much.
Okay.
So we're betting aces, ace, king, kings, all kings, basically. And we don't have to balance sizes here. It's just better check. Okay. We're betting sets. We're betting 6s and 5s.
Full? Or mixing?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit of check raising is gonna mix in there.
The deuces, of course.
Yeah, right. Actually, I do wanna bet. Let's bet 4s and 3s. Why not? Alright, let's bet 7s to 9s a little bit more and queens to 10s less. And let's call queens to 10s like 100% check. Might as well.
Slivers or just, because I think.
Whatever. It's not a huge difference. I'd probably call 100% check, honestly.
I think if you have a diamond, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Alright, now as for diamonds, let's bet some of our.
What do you
Let's
do
bet
with
some of
your
our
ace
low.
offsuit ace of diamonds?
Let me do the suited side first. I want to do ace, yeah, diamonds on the suited side.
Okay.
Wanna bet basically all the ones without pairs and with good straight interactions. That's ace deuce, ace 3, ace 4, ace 7. Kind of a lot. These are probably not full frequency. These are probably like 50% in reality. Yeah, whatever. There's just too much if you do them all every time.
And then
Uh,
please call a little bit more. I mean.
yeah,
A little bit more, or,
yeah, check calling the high ones a lot.
okay. What about these?
We're gonna bet a bunch of the low stuff with straight interactions. So that means 7, 8, 9, 7, 9, 8. 10, 7, Jack 7, Queen 7.
It's 7?
Yeah.
What about these? Hands like queen ten of diamonds.
If I'm gonna mix more bets in, I want them to be the 8x. If I'm gonna mix in more bets, I want it to be queen eight, jack eight. I think those have a harder time check calling here, whereas queen jack, I think makes a pretty attractive check call.
So probably something like this. You bet the low one.
Something like that,
Okay, okay.
something like that.
Oh, I pressed confirm too fast.
Oh, shit.
Well, GG them. So my guess was that these here are gonna be diamonds.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Eh, Not really. That's a little over the place. It's kind of just
How
mixing.
about ace jack? Not necessarily only diamonds. Diamonds, like if you have a diamond, you do it more. But it does it a little bit without it as well. No, it's mostly just with a diamond when I see this.
Yeah, the nature of the king high board is gonna want you to do a lot of mixed betting. You're gonna have a lot of range betting.
It's diamond or like the jack of hearts a little bit here and here. So these I had in my mind, a hand like ace nine, I'll look at ace nine only with the diamond. Very clear. So we had these, the kings, what about the kings?
The
Mixing,
thing that I missed here is that I need to slow down as I move down the line. And I said like, we bet a fair amount here, which is true compared to some boards. But betting a lot really only means 50%. You only really bet a lot 50%. And
Oh,
then like
even
once you
here
get down to
it's-
king eight,
even here, it's like.
oh, I mean with the combos that you're betting with. Like I say, you bet a lot with king, queen, and that's true, but betting a lot means 50%.
Our flush was, we had the good pattern, the low ones.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Right, GG.
And then the flush draws like 7x and 8x I saw as well. It had.
Now, if you want, I can give you your scenario, Tim.
Shit, no, we'll get somebody else in there. I just did that.
You're good. Alright, who wants to do it?
Tim was really good.
We have this on easy.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a child of the sim, man.
I don't wanna
I was
drown
raised
myself.
in the sim.
We're just looking for general heuristics, right? Alright, who else? We hit?
Oh, somebody step up. Come on. Don't be shy.
I'll do it. Come on.
Alright, there we go, Maxi.
Yeah, good man.
Maxi. What are we gonna do? Oh, Maxi, I think Maxi, you wanna be, yeah, okay.
Paired board.
Why do you wanna do a pair board?
Throw 'em a curveball. We haven't done paired boards. We haven't done mono.
Let's do versus a big blind 3-bet.
Okay, versus a three blind three bet, big blind three bet, I'm okay with that. Call. Then the board is gonna be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jack nine. Actually, it's gonna be worse than that. 9, 8, 7.
Where's it raising from? The low jack? Okay.
Oh, yeah, Pio.
And then what is he supposed to do? I think he's gonna bet big. What size do you guys think the big blind bets?
Probably. I don't know. I have no clue.
A lot of blocked up,
48?
a
Who's
lot of blocked up
defending?
equity. It's gonna be small bet.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be small bet. Like, this board is too locked up.
Versus low jack, yeah, I would say small as well.
Alright, so. It's just,
Button's gonna defend a lot more of stuff in this,
so low
Sort of
jack
texture.
tens, jack
so it
eight
might be
bet,
large bet versus button.
Call. 9, 8, 7. What size does he rock? So he's all over the place. Okay. Alright, I know what. So on the flop. The big blind goes all in. What do you?
Okay. So
Ay
I was-
caramba. Ay caramba.
Yeah,
This is a fun one. What are you
So
gonna
I
do,
was a low
Maxi?
jack raising. I raised from low jack.
Yeah.
Yes.
the big blind
Then
three
the-
bets you call, and then
I
just
I
goes.
called his 3-bet and he goes all in on the flop.
Yeah,
Pretty savage.
40 bigs. Yes.
yes.
Okay, so
Without.
so without no, I won't cheat. That's really. I think it's just on the value range of calling. We call 7s and 8s.
You call the all in, okay, yeah, 7s and 8s and 9s,
I fold 6 to 4s.
okay,
10s also. I'm calling all the way up to aces, of course.
So you're
Okay.
calling all your over pairs,
Not so
Yes.
sure we get the folds.
all your sets. I can see
Yes.
this.
yeah. Jack 10,
Yes, Jack 10, of course, yes. The draws
what do you do with ace 5 of diamonds?
is 5 of
Ooh.
diamonds.
Ooh, that's a gross one.
I think it will be 50-50 fold and call.
You're folding ace 5 of diamonds here.
50%.
No.
Mm.
I think ace five of.
No,
diamonds,
I'm calling ace 5 of diamonds. I'm calling.
Okay,
Too much equity.
Yeah, yes.
diamonds are
Check.
forever.
Well, and you got the 6 to bail you out if he's got an overpair or something too.
Alright, so Maxi. We have a flush draw, I think we're just gonna call, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What if you have a hand like ace queen of clubs?
Fold. I fold this.
What about ace 10 of clubs?
Hard one, but I'm calling, yes,
You call off
Okay.
with ace 10 of clubs?
yes.
So. What about king 10 of clubs?
Also call. And the queen 10
Queen 10?
also. Yes, and 9-10 also. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's it.
How about what do you do with 4, 5 and 6 if you have a diamond?
The 4 diamonds I have, the flush draw, I mean,
No,
or
you
only
got
one
pairs,
diamond?
pocket pairs, 4s, 5s and 6s. Do they call if you have a diamond?
That's a good question.
I think they,
Maxi with,
I
I think
would.
they fold.
I don't know
I
if
think
it's any
they
good or
fold.
not, but I ain't folding those if I have a diamond.
No,
But-
I fold. I
I
fold.
still
We should keep in mind that he called. We called his 3-bet range. Yes.
So the pocket pairs are ahead of his bluffs and you got redraws to straights and flushes. I think they got a call, guys.
I don't think so.
what do we,
Even his bluffs have equity versus you. is the
what do we
problem.
do with our top pairs? Nines, ace 9, king 9, queen 9.
Yeah, we call. We call them. I mean out, not the pocket. Yeah, of course we call. We call. Yes.
What about second pair?
No, folding second pair.
Okay. Bottom pair, fold,
Fold.
okay. These
Mm.
offsuit combos,
Fold.
is queen with the ace of diamonds?
Fold.
Okay. Are you happy with this range?
I think so. Yeah. Let's go. Let's have a look.
Is this your final answer?
Yes.
Oh, look at this. Maxi is the
Alright.
closest so far.
He's gonna lock it in.
Yeah, yeah. So the tens, the offsuit tens here, we missed that. The offsuit tens
Yeah.
are falling off. Alright. We had ace queen, ace jack, ace eight, ace eight, second pair calling off.
Also calling. That's crazy.
So we missed that. Second pair has to call sometimes. Overall, pretty good, Maxi. Very close to the solution. GG.
Guys, the
Nice.
6s don't get the full, guys.
Yeah, that's the, I was looking at that.
You're right.
Pocket 6, open ender. a pair and an open end or.
Oh,
even
yeah, Ken was right.
Fives if you have the diamond.
Fours though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was rethinking fours, but I didn't want to interrupt again. I'm like, they can't really make it straight, so they're no good.
Okay, nice.
nice, well done, well done.
Job.
Alright. Do we have someone else who wants to try?
Oh,
Oh,
there's one up here.
Dooley.
Don't be shy.
Where's Dooley? There
What's
he
up, Dooley?
I just woke up.
is.
Well, good morning.
You lost your bet.
How are you, my
I'm
friend?
literally in bed with the laptop in front of me.
Good, good, good. I got you, bro. I got you.
Perfect.
Wasn't there a bet? He had to be up at 7 AM? LP,
Hmm?
didn't you have a bet with him? 7 AM?
Oh, you never accepted it,
Uh-huh.
cause he,
What?
he was boasting about how he's gonna wake up early, but he never accepted the bet.
Oh my goodness.
I understand why. Okay, Dooley. Hmm,
Oh, we're doing this. Okay, cool.
okay. Big blind is gonna check. Alright, Dooley.
Alright, so it's big blind versus button
Yeah,
and we're in the button ace. Big blind checks, right?
yeah,
Okay. What's the stack size?
40 big blinds.
40 big blinds, okay. We're gonna range bet pretty much everything, no?
You're gonna bet any two.
Well, it's an ace high board and it's dry. So at least all our aces.
I
Let's
think
start with
Dooley's
that.
got it, man. I think Dooley's got it.
He does.
Yeah,
This is just
I
like a
mean,
range
yeah,
bet
like-
Dooley,
small.
are you going out there and betting any two here?
Yeah, I don't think we
With
need
an
to
ace
beat around
high
the bush,
board, yeah.
guys. I
Okay,
think we
I
need to
mean,
beat around the
if-
bush, boys.
Like
I don't
solver might find, like sometimes there's a 10% check in these spots, but like whatever, you know?
He didn't even look at his cards yet. He's gonna bet.
I thought
Try
I.
ace high, that's all I need to hear.
Yeah, it's just a
Dooley,
range
Dooley
bet, right?
didn't fall for it. Dooley, what about a jack ten? Fireboard? Oh, jack ten deuce.
Ooh.
Let's see that instead.
What is this,
Okay.
single raise pot?
Single raise spot from the button.
Alright,
Okay. Let's start with our jacks.
Okay.
We're betting all of them. Okay.
You wanna go full frequency with all of them, or do you want to go like 50%?
Let's just leave it as bet for now.
Okay.
I
Good.
did just wake up. Like I kid
Sure,
you
sure,
not.
sure, sure. What about the tens?
I also want to bet them. I mean, those I wouldn't want to full frequency bet them. I want to say like 50-50.
Okay,
I want to actually maybe mix some checks with our best top two. So Jack 10.
no,
No?
no, but you can do it with jack deuce if you want.
Wouldn't that be the one that you wouldn't want to check with?
We're on the button here, Dooley. We're not defending the big one, so it doesn't matter. Actually, I think we're just betting.
Alright. Okay, the thing is, we're betting most of our range in general. I just wanna know what we're gonna be checking back. Are we checking back our best flush draws, our best diamonds? Potentially?
Definitely.
Okay. So there you go. We'll,
Hang
Yeah.
on, Louis. There's a thin line because if you take a hand like ace queen or ace king, we get called by worst ace size. So that overrides the check your strong flush draws. If you see what I mean. But if we have a hand like
Okay.
ace nine or ace eight, I think these have become our best flush draws kind of. Cause these are just ace size that get called by worst for me.
Well, they also have additional equity, right? Like,
Yeah.
they got other components
Yeah.
that are,
So if you
adding
wanna
some
look
big-
at like your ace size, probably like think about these first. What about ace
Okay.
nine? You wanna call or raise? Call or check with ace nine? And how often do you bet your in general, Louis?
Well,
I mean, most of the time, I wanna say.
Yeah, pretty
We're
much.
betting
said he's
more
gonna be
often than
range
not.
betting.
We have one overcard,
Okay,
so. I don't really know the frequency, to be
So-
honest.
what do you do with a hand like pocket six? Two black sixes.
I am. Gonna bet. In to target his snap fold range.
Okay.
And that's that. Um. Bet all our queens. Wanna say that. Or like our suited queens, I mean, with diamonds.
Okay, so roughly you wanna bet 75% of range?
Sure.
Okay,
That's what I was gonna say. I'm just gonna, I mean, with this exercise, we have 4 options. I would just bet like range is 75.
the range bet.
Yeah.
You bet any two cards here.
Any two's even better, 100%.
yeah, this one got me. I didn't think we were gonna, I thought it was gonna be more polarized, to be honest.
No, we don't really, this is the easy, so like, we don't have different sizes, it's just a bet, so just one size. Alright, and then, now quick question.
So what are we checking back?
You don't really have checks. You just bet everything.
Okay. So what about the thing you said about ace queen? Because we're getting called by worse aces.
Yeah, you bet because you get called by worst aces in general, but it's like, it was a range bet.
To simplify, it, you can just bet everything. You had like 10% checks. That's really hard to figure out. Just bet.
I see.
Yeah, Dooley, that applies to a more polarized strategy. You don't really have to pay too much attention to it if you're betting everything, obviously.
But don't worry, Dooley, we got you. Okay, you
Oh,
bet
no.
everything on the flop, big blind calls. The turn is an ace. The big blind checks. What do you do now, Dooley?
Or you can try.
This is a fun node. This is a good one, I think.
This is weird because we bet 90% of range, yet it looks like, there's way more checks here.
No, it's because of the size I chose.
Would you? Oh, okay. Alright, would you use for the, flop size?
Two,
Is it splitting between that
Yeah,
and
so
like
we bet
a
like
50 or 60% size?
yeah, I think it's gonna be. It's gonna be-
Didn't we bet like 90% of range though, small?
Yes, we did.
So why is there so many combos still?
It wasn't 60% small. It was betting a lot, but we're on simple mode, so it's putting all the sizes together.
Oh,
Dooley.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm stuck between.
So
thinking
go
about-
this way, Dooley. How do you think you're going to structure your range before you start trying to put it together? Do you
Okay.
think it's like you wanna bet small? Are you gonna wanna bet big? Are you gonna wanna check a lot of your range? Like, what are
I
you doing
think
and why?
I think I want to polarize here.
Okay,
I want to bet bigger, on the bigger side.
so like fractionally, how much of your range do you wanna bet if you're polarizing? And how much do you want to check, let's say? To kinda help you with that, okay? Like as your bet sizing gets larger, the fraction of your range that's betting that is smaller. And you're gonna fill that in with the other pole, the other extreme. So it's gonna be more checks. So as your bet sizing gets bigger, you should have more checks here as well.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm kind of lost.
We'll start by filling out, it's easy. Pick the easiest hands first.
Yep. Yeah, I would start with like what
And
Ken's
work
saying.
down.
find-
okay, okay, sure. You know what? King, queen off. We're all our straights or not all our straights. I mean, I guess there's king, queen suited and king, queen off. And also I suppose oh nope, those are the only two. Now I'm stuck about like our worst two pairs, like Jack 10 and Jack 2. What are we doing with those? I because we're not really gonna get called by worse, but we
you
want
Sure
to
you
get
are.
called
I
by
think you are.
Sure you are. You
Oh,
have Jack 10 and you bet turn and villain just turned top pair with ace queen and he has a gut shot. He's gone.
There's flush draws, there's straight draws still, he's got top pair some.
king jack,
I mean, he's gonna have some better two pair, but like.
Queen
I can't
jack.
worry
Ace eight of
about it.
diamonds, like ace eight of diamonds is on villain side is very happy to just call.
I stand corrected. Okay. So let's bet our two pairs. Let's bet Jack 10, Jack 2. Oh, it's not in range. Oh, it's the sliver. Let's bet our best aces. So pocket aces, ace king, ace queen. Ace jack also. I don't know what we're doing with ace 10 and under. Or I mean ace 10 we're betting, but like sorry, ace 9 and under. I don't know what we're doing with
Jack,
that.
what do you do? We bet, right?
I might be making a mistake, but I'm betting all of my aces.
Can,
Might be. a mistake.
can. Let
Well, he
the
just said
big-
he didn't know.
Oh, I know he
He
does.
asked, so he asked.
I know. This,
Oh,
this is a special exercise for Dooley.
I'll move myself. I was just trying to
I
move.
know what
along.
he's up to.
I was just trying to move along. I'll silence myself.
I know he doesn't double barrel enough here.
Oh, I double barrel a lot.
Yeah.
I if anything, I like okay, the hands I don't know what to do with here are like pocket queens, right? I don't know what to do with pocket queens.
Start with your aces, all of them.
Okay. We're betting all of them. I mean,
Okay,
there's two flush draws on the board.
Okay.
So I want to say this is almost a pure double barrel if we have any showdown. Is that fair to say?
so you're gonna bet like 10-6 here as a double barrel?
Okay, maybe not. Our aces and jacks are in there.
Can I interject something just theoretically?
Yeah,
Alright, so. I might wanna actually rethink betting all of my aces, but only because like this is our value. If we look at our value, we have 30%. And we're betting a large bet, so we're gonna be like 1-to-1 bluff. So that means. Now that we have our value here, we gotta find like 30% more that we wanna bluff. Are we polarizing with that many bets is my question.
I agree. I mean, I think ace three doesn't really get called by worse, right? Like not much. You can start to find some checkbacks at the bottom of that range.
So you're saying you want to check back your ace three and any hand that you think wouldn't get called by worse. Or like your worst aces, I suppose.
I'm just asking, I'm asking theoretically, like, I don't know, maybe we do bet way more because this is just
I
such a
think
good
you
card
guys
for
are,
us.
I think you guys are way too wide, like miles too wide, actually. Like, there's a straight possible two flush draws. Like, I think you're going to really be protecting a lot of these strong combos going into the river, so you don't completely cap yourself on rivers. It may be a little bit different because we're only playing 40 big blinds effective, right? So you may just be running your equity here on the turn with your draws, but, I highly doubt we are just going bananas with all these trashy ace X.
We are in position on the button.
Yeah, I mean, it just. A board of this texture is just gonna have infinite bluffs on the river. And like. I think we're just gonna put a lot of these ace X into a bluff catch range as opposed to like just relentlessly barreling it.
Okay,
So with our under pairs that aren't a set,
back to you, Dooley. I wanna talk to you about what do you
Let's go
do?
Dooley.
Diamonds here. What do you do with your
I
diamonds?
think I want to bet bigger.
Okay, but
Uh,
size doesn't matter here.
Okay, size doesn't matter. I mean, all our aces I'm betting for sure then. In that case,
Okay. Kings.
see, I'm honestly not sure.
Okay.
Hmm.
So in game, you have a king five of diamond here. What do you do?
I'm gonna barrel. Like I'm still, you know what? I'm still gonna barrel. If I have diamonds, I'm gonna barrel all my diamonds.
Okay,
There you
But it
go.
can never be, you can't really be all of them, right? It's like, how do you pick?
yeah,
Why not?
has to
I'm leading
mix
the
a little
witness.
bit, but
Alright, it can be all, it can be all.
No, but like, why not?
Theoretically, because when you're gonna have a part of your range that checks back when a diamond rolls off on the river, if the opponent knows your strategy and knows that you already bet all your diamonds, he can relentlessly buff you with any two cards.
yes,
That's the
Tim
answer.
is
Right,
right.
so
It's gonna mix.
it's way
here.
too exploitable.
No, it's gonna
Yep.
mix. So,
Yeah, you're gonna find some, the question is which ones.
but it's not a big deal. It's not what we're looking.
But definitely, like, you're gonna bet a lot of them, that's definitely part of your bluffing range, big time.
What do you do with spades here, Dooley?
Same thing as same thing as diamonds.
So you're gonna.
One
bet
question for
every
you,
spade.
Louis.
Yeah.
What do you think it prefers, diamonds or spades
Spades.
to be aggressive with? You think it's gonna want spades? I
Spade.
think, I do too. I think that's a good answer.
I think this is a spot where we use like our 9 high spades down, maybe some of our weaker king spades and check back some of the ones in the middle.
Alright,
I have a question. Do you also think it's spades because Villain's continuing range are a lot based on diamonds?
Yeah, that's part of it. That's
Okay.
part of it.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of sneakily getting at Louis with.
Oh,
but whenever you turn a back door like this, you just go wow.
Yeah, it's gonna go bananas with the back door because he's gonna be more likely to have the front door in his continue range.
Dooley. Tell me
Yes.
what you do with king jack offsuit. No, king 10 offsuit. No, king 9 offsuit with the king of spades.
King nine offset with the king of spades. We're
I want pocket 4 as well with the 4 spade. king nine, and pocket four.
We already have so many bluffs. And now I'm lost. King nine, I
Hang
want,
on, Dooley, I would like to talk to you about that. So you got bluffs, you say?
uh-huh.
Okay, so say you bet here with queen nine of diamonds, okay? And a diamond comes on the river. Are you bluffing?
On the turn, yes.
No, no, not really.
Oh
You
my
know-
god,
you
I'm gonna
want-
break
you
the
wanna know
PR
why?
agent out.
You wanna know? Because your
Not the
flush
PR
draw has equity and it has value. It's a value hand. Okay? It's not a bluff. It's not a zero equity bluff.
Okay, so if you're betting like a random 8 here and you hit the 8 on the river, like, does that become value at that point? Because now you have a pair?
My impression is that Dooley thinks the flushes here, the flush draws are bluffs that have no equity. And I went
Oh, they
very
definitely have
often,
equity.
No, no,
very
no.
often I.
Oh, they
speak-
obviously have equity. They obviously have equity.
Yeah, so they have a value portion, so it's not a bluff. Right?
I mean, if you wanted to get fancy, you could call it a semi bluff.
It has.
Or you
value.
can look at EV versus opponent's range and then see if it's greater or less than 50 and then figure out whether it's value or bluff
It's good
accordingly.
EV, right? It's good EV. It's a value portion of.
It's not EV like ace jack.
Until we break the river. Okay?
I
It's
mean, ace jack's EV
it
is like,
could be value, so it's like, could be.
ace
So-
jack gets like,
No,
I don't know,
some-
3/4 of the pot here.
So Dooley,
Yes,
king nine or the king and a spade.
we're betting it.
What about all the kings? The king of spade.
Kings with the king of spades. Yeesh, we're betting them.
What about a queen of spade, Dooley?
Well, there we have an open ender. So. You know, I'm trying to think about what checks back here. I don't know what
Yeah,
checks
that's
back because more
That's a
things are
good
betting.
thought.
Yeah, because more things are betting than checking, right? We're trying to double barrel here.
I have
We
one.
we're barreling with air sometimes.
All right, let me ask a
if we
leading
have pocket
question.
fours.
What's Jonathan Little's core of your checking range? You check back what?
Marginal made hands.
What's a marginal made hand here?
Jack nine. Jack.
Fractionally, I think it's gonna be closer to 50-50 here also. Like, I don't think we're checking 75% of the range. I think you gotta find 50% bets and you're gonna have about 50% checks.
Yeah, but,
give or
we
take.
have, didn't we have, or doesn't we have range and nut advantage on that board? I mean,
I mean, not really. He has king, queen. He has flush draws of both suits. Why would, I mean, sure, we have sets, but
we
our
did-
sets, how
He
valuable
did
is
keep
our
his
sets?
range super wide with a small bet on the flop, so I mean, and he
Yeah,
is
exactly.
so
Ranges,
good
there's
for
still a lot
this.
here. And if we wanted, I mean, it might be profitable since we do still have a big range advantage on this card to bet our entire range 1/3 pot again. But that doesn't mean that's the optimal strategy. We want to build
I
out a
would.
like 125% pot range and it's much more profitable to do that.
Yeah, I think so too, Tim. I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
way more polar than another range small situation.
So, and then. Just guessing, do you guys think it's a good card to double barrel in general? I didn't look at the solution, I'm just guessing.
Which card?
The ace.
ace.
Yeah,
No, not really. Like,
You don't think it's good for a double barrel for in position?
100%.
are you just talking about a naked ace?
Yeah. On the turn.
No. I'm not a fan of it. Like what? You're talking like an
Yeah.
ace six or something, ace seven?
I'm talking about the nature of the turn.
Yeah. I mean,
Nah.
so there's two pairs here, like, I think. barrel-
My
double barrel
question,
here.
is this a turn we can fire on?
Yes.
Cause in my mind, when I put it out there, yes, clearly, we're supposed
Yeah.
to double barrel.
Yeah, I think to a large extent, I think it's like, it's also, we talked about villain not having sets. It's also important that villain doesn't have that many two pairs here. Villain raises a significant portion of ace jack and even ace 10 on the flop. So,
Sure.
and you know, we have it 100% for us. So like, we are pretty nutted, but as discussed, a big size means we're gonna find some checks as well.
I'm not sure, but my guess was that we were gonna double barrel a lot more than Dooley would actually do in game on this ace.
I think we're gonna be way more protected with
Okay,
some of
well,
these combos.
I think we're gonna take a quick look. Ah, knew it.
I think, I said everything is
Holy
betting
shit, it
increased
is
a little bit,
bunkers.
except for the most obvious, marginal hands.
Alright, so this is why I wanted to take Dooley on this turn, is that we need to bet almost everything on this turn because it's too good.
Holy shit.
Honestly,
Well-
everybody got it a bit wrong, but. LP
Okay,
was
I was-
'But like
65.
you guys got me, I wasn't sure anymore. The guys, everyone was talking, so I was like, okay, I think it's time to
So
look.
it's, this is 40 big blinds, right?
Yeah, it's a,
Yeah.
it's a key card for in position. It brings in the back door. This is as good as it gets for in position. You just.
Okay, I got a
blast in the game.
question then. Okay, so what about 100 big blinds deep? Do you think the construction is similar?
100 big blinds deep, I don't know.
Can you pull
No.
up the sizing first?
actually
if you
I'm
go
sure
for
Way, I'm
geometric
way, I
or
think it's way
polar?
different, with 100 big blinds.
I think it's gonna
think
be
it's-
similar.
I agree, Galen.
And I guess I was thinking, I keep thinking like in a deeper framework, I guess, but like. At 40 big blinds, I guess you're just kind of wanting to, get it in and run some equity with the combos that you may protect at a.
Right.
A deeper
So-
SPR.
Dominic asked me if there's a way for us to pull up the right sizing. If I click anything, it's gonna leave. Is there a button I can press like the hat to just bring up the solution from here? Cause I don't think so.
Well, if you wanna finish the hand, I think we could finish the hand and then go back and check all the buttons.
The
I think-
only spot I see here is try again.
I think the
Oh.
Try
ideal
again.
size here would be about 55% pot.
You think?
That's my
Yeah, we
guess.
just size up, I think, on the ace.
Yeah,
Dooley, did you see that, my man? We're supposed to be blasting on an ace turn. We're supposed to be double barreling. You buckle up, the ace comes, you say, okay, it's time to.
yeah, and the only things that don't, the ones that best bet less frequently are the obvious marginal made hands. Like some of
Louis,
the tens,
For
tens
shits and
and-
giggles, man, you should, maybe make it 100 big blinds deep.
Oh, Galen, look at your aces.
Yeah, that's the point. That's what I'm getting at. We're 40 big blinds deep, so it's just running that equity. I think it's gonna be quite different at 100 big blinds deep or just deeper construction.
Certainly.
Like I was,
I'm sure
Certainly.
we're gonna be a lot more cautious, but I think if we look at flush draws, front door and back door, the strategy doesn't change for that.
Well,
But
check it.
with top
you have
pairs,
you have the tools at your disposal.
Yeah, I think we might be like 5 or max 10% tighter at 100. Cause we're.
See, Ken
We're
only thinks for
positioned-
5 or 10%, like 5 or 10% is not a lot.
I think it's.
No, it's not.
well,
a
I think
lot.
it's
don't
gonna be
we're
more
gonna
like,
I don't think we're gonna be
on
that
the
much. tighter.
turn, we're gonna bet like 50% to the 100 big blinds deep.
so like already, like on our example, the button bets small on the flop. Do we bet small that much at 100 here? Check.
It's gonna have some, but not,
Okay, no, there's a lot. It's fine.
okay, yeah, it's fine, good.
Calls. Ace of spade on the turn, checks. Gonna go bunkers again, but I,
Range advantage isn't everything, it says.
Yeah.
Okay, it is still going pretty crazy. It's only checking 40% or so.
but your
Still
guess
betting.
is right. You pump up the brakes with the low ones at some point, right?
He's overbetting
Yeah.
mostly,
And
or?
what is the preferred bet size? I don't know what 8.4 is relation to the pot. It's about 80.
it's 80%.
75%, it looks like.
Did I say bet 50 to 60? And bet
Yeah, I was like
63?
55%. I
Yeah,
thought.
You're spot on, Ken.
yeah. So you need to double barrel a lot.
Ah, we're on the turn. No.
Yeah, we
I
keep going.
think same case with the king turn and queen turn.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright, I wanna keep some time now to review hands. You guys got hands marked? You wanna look at?
I will provide you hands and you can look at them and laugh at me.
I actually think I tagged a bunch yesterday. I played finally.
Ken played a session.
No, I didn't play a session. I played 2 tournaments.
I don't know.
What
About
is
this
this?
hand.
That's a good.
Here's one. I haven't looked at it. So I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. I need to delete these after we look at them.
Okay, so action goes, what's the option? Low jack, you open.
This was your
Yeah.
money yesterday, Louis.
Oh no. We face a three bet and we call. And then you call on the king eye board.
Yeah, I know, we're not supposed to call that much.
Mm.
This is where I was
I
kinda.
don't know if I
curious.
like it or not. How
I don't
deep are
either.
you?
We're pretty deep. We're pretty deep.
60
So
big.
he kinda got me on the turn with the check here. So I'm just curious more so when we face a bet check line in a three bet pot.
The
Are
first
we catching
question,
this river?
do you think it's a good call on the flop?
It's
Looking at
marginal.
this today.
Yeah, it's close, man. It's probably close to zero-ish EV.
How
with the
many
king.
is it?
I
that
think it's,
line?
I
How
think
many
it's
EV
fine.
do you make, right?
How much who?
How much EV do you make by calling here on the flop?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Probably-
probably.
it's,
fine.
it's more than zero EV. It's
If-
probably worth a
Oh, wait.
bit.
If it was a jack eye board, a queen eye board, I wouldn't mind it. On a king eye board, I prefer to overfold.
Yep, I agree. I
Jack
agree.
versus button,
I overfold less than I overfold with aces. With ace high boards is kinda how I mentally construct that.
okay, so we have. Button cutoff, hijack, low jack, open. Have small blind three bet.
I'm trying to remove the bias of me only marking hands that I win.
Louis, do you have the stack sizes right?
100 bigs. King, 7, 5, king of hearts, 7 of clubs. King of hearts, 7 of clubs, and then 5 of spades. And then
Before we see it, I think I'd probably call with eights.
8 to 2.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like calling and I don't like folding. I don't really know what to do with it.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad spot, right?
Yeah,
But I think against that size,
and since he bet small, I think eights are in there.
yeah,
but-
exactly.
When
So
you think population is under three betting, I like more the fold. But, yes.
Yeah, but I don't think they're actually under three betting so much from small blind. We talked about this in one of the channels the other day. Like, I think that's the one position
Wow,
where we
do you-
might
do you
expect
know-
a kind of reasonable three betting strategy.
Yeah, but Tim, you know how much you have to three bet out of the small blind. So I don't think a lot of.
I can tell you, I
players
can tell you
find-
this, if it's got enough equity to raise at all, it's definitely a call. Like, you gotta continue.
Can we
here. It's
see,
like-
Yes.
can we see the EV?
the EV is pretty high here. We capture,
No, it's at,
oh,
no, it's at top left. Yeah.
oh no, it's 0. Yeah,
Yeah, it
Ouch.
just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
0.2
pretty
bigs.
close. It's not a ton.
Alright,
Not
I thought it
a
was worth a
ton.
big. I'm wrong.
I'm
Okay,
surprised
pocket
sixes and
nines.
fours are calling.
Look at the EV of pocket nines. You're supposed to fold with 9.
Do me a big favor and show SB's three bet pre-flop range, please. Yeah,
Oh, wow, what a net.
do you think? Yeah, it's pretty. I thought it was a bit more. Okay, fine.
Yeah, because we're very deep, so he's cautious. He's very linear.
Yes.
And it's all about kings or better.
Yeah. So Tim, never mind.
Yeah,
I'm wrong with that.
So
Just-
on the flop, like, remember when you make this call, it's always 0 EV. That's why I'm kind of, like, I like folding here on the flop because
does he? Does the small blind bet almost range?
for sure.
I would think.
Yeah,
But the thing that is mixing it up here is that the sim has two sides, whereas the opponent probably doesn't have two sides. And he chose small, so that brings up the EV of this hand a little bit. But always remember, man, when you call pre-flop with these pairs, you're just trying to make a set, and if you don't make your set,
Yeah,
not much you can do. I understand your reasoning, you're above the 8, the 7, but still, you should probably just fold the flop.
well, also the sixes and fours are still in there. I think it's something with straight interaction with the board too. Like, it does have backdoor
Yeah,
straight equity.
I just
Yep.
preferred if you flop folded.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I overfold this spot. I'm a little stickier with kings. Like I said, if this was an ace instead of a king, I'm just folding this,
Well, you
obviously,
should
but,
treat both the same. And then every other texture different.
how about you should look at the turn and tell me what we do on the turn?
Well,
I'm kidding. Yeah, the flop's easy, man. Like, I think that's the understandable part. The
you wanna
river's kinda
bet this
weird.
turn?
No, I don't wanna bet this turn.
Check, check.
I would expect a double barrel a lot more than I would expect a, check with his king X. And I don't know if that's true. So this is his strategy.
Yes.
So he does have some checking with king X, not a bunch though, like it's. It's a low frequency, lower frequency deal, right? I think checking's pretty intuitive for me, although it does bet here quite a bit, which is
Ooh.
interesting.
So
Yeah, I like to check because now when he checks the turn, it really seems like you might be ahead.
So let's put it this way, unless you're gonna do these shenanigans every now and then with these pairs. You can't really call the flop. Right? Cause I don't, I don't think you're gonna like, start to lead the sixes here, right? Or four.
Well, sixes are an open-ended straight draw.
Okay, do we agree on that?
No, I'm not finding a bunch of these bets.
So.
I'm
You might
over.
find this area, but this here, like, the zero EV call on the flop. Has this portion in its strategy. So if you don't do all of it, I mean, it's gonna be very tough to can. I would maybe see myself doing something like that, but like, it's also a big punch, right? Starting to lead in the three bet pot on the king eye board against the guy who three bets you. When you call, you don't have aces, you don't have kings, you don't have ace king. I don't know, but
Yeah, a bit dicey to, find a lead on this turn.
here it is. And then he bets what, 40 big blinds on the river?
He
Yeah,
bets like pot. Yeah, he bets like pot.
I think you,
30, that's 30.5. Wow.
Okay, so it's splitting along what lines? If you're blocking some of the flush interaction from the front door stuff.
wow, to your credit here, you'd rather have calls with eights than with tens or jacks. Right?
Hmm.
It makes out almost as much money as queens. But overall, I don't like this pair, to be honest. But that's fine. It's fine, right? We all make mistakes. So next time, maybe fold flop. If you want, please. Alright. Anyone else? Yes.
I got hands. I mean, I tag state, most of it's probably real simple, might just be as simple as, a question of range for me.
Hang on, hang on. We're gonna do you after, Ken. But we got a hand from Aaron here.
Oh, go ahead.
I somehow saw it from the chat, so let's see. 76 big blinds. Let's see what happens. He min raise 2.5. We face a 3-bet. Back to us, we call. That's good. Get the ace. He bets. Just call, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad turn. No,
You
Oh,
could
I
lead
like that.
this. You can definitely do this.
I was thinking the king was good for my range. I actually had ace 10 though. I fucked it up.
I don't think the king is good at all. I think it's
I
the
don't love
worst
it.
card in the deck.
Why is it the worst card in the deck, Louis?
No, it's not. It's bad for a hand. It's good for a range.
So as the caller in the 3-bet pot, you never have ace king. You never have kings. So this king is like one of the worst cards for us. The ace is not
You
that bad because you defend all the suited ace to the 3-bet. But the kings, you're lacking the top. So it's always gonna be better for him, this king. So
And
I
he's got
don't
plenty,
like
he's
this
got
play
plenty
at
of
all.
kings, yeah.
I think this is good. I could eat my words here, but I think it's good.
We should
Okay.
run it.
Let's,
We have the answers at our fingertips. Let's do it.
70.
Cause it'd be cool to learn. I would never think of doing it.
I think it's good. I think it's good. Especially with this hand.
I say no bueno.
No bueno? It may
Yeah, I
not
don't
be
think
good
so.
with his
Yeah.
hand. Maybe good with his range, though.
Alright, so I jack cut off.
Yeah, with his hand,
They were 80. I jack raise. Cut off 3-bets.
I mean, we could just be drawing dead even.
I jack calls. The board is ace of
Ace of king.
diamonds, king, queen of, so ace of diamond, queen of clubs, and then
king of hearts.
on the flop, we check. Opponent bets somewhat like 4, I think. The pot is
You bet about 25%.
It's,
a third.
yeah, it's lower than third pot.
So 1/3 here, the pot is 18, so we're gonna go with the 6, 4.
4.6 is good. That's about what he bet.
And then just to make sure, we're mixing here. I thought we could have raises here when I first saw it, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
My hand was actually ace 10 too, unfortunately. I screwed it
Oh,
up, so
okay,
it's
no problem.
pure call.
So pure call. On the turn, the king, which king was it?
Well,
Rainbow king.
Rainbow King, yeah, I thought it was.
Diamond.
Now diamond,
Was it diamond? Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry, guys, this is a worse card for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not really leading at
doesn't
all.
even wanna lead kings, cause you don't
Yeah.
wanna keep, you don't wanna. take
So,
them.
if you give him a larger bet on the flop, if you give him a little bit larger bet on the flop, does it prefer?
Probably not, cause it'll be easier to get stacks in on the river when he checks.
now there's a bit more leading now.
There's a sliver
Okay.
now.
Yeah, there is.
So,
Still
yeah,
80%
this makes,
check. You only have 5 combos that are leading. And you're in a sliver of the tree, I think. Does it use this? Oh, no, no, not that much. Not that much. Still a bit of a thing, but. Not really, right? So, yeah. This is not good.
I mean, 20% is 20%. It's a decent amount.
yeah, I would be careful saying it's not good. But, yeah, I think playing check call would be,
See, Maxi.
It's like.
Well,
Gonna
check
do
call,
it
you might bluff with jacks.
In my
so.
mind, it might do it with like flushes and then some kings, but that's it, right?
yep, there's some merit to the play, but it's just it's misapplied or over applied a bit
And-
is about it.
I mean, I'm gonna really struggle to find bluffs when I lead here. Like I'm 10-9, pocket tens. Like, you know.
Yeah, also not so good. But you won.
Fair enough. I thought he would just raise me straight up with a king and he might not bet his king. So I was like, well, if he's not gonna play well, I may as well just abuse the hole and attack and hope he folds.
Well, I think that's the, I think that's the theory behind it, right? Like, he shouldn't be betting, like polarizing with a lot of his king X on the flop, on a flop like this. So like when the second card pairs,
You want
Yeah.
to also step away from the way you're thinking about this spot, like you're gonna bet and he's gonna raise me if it has a king. That's not how you're gonna invest, right? It's not how you're gonna kind of win here. You're like blasting and then you fold to a raise. It's not like, it's not good reasoning. I don't like it. I'd rather have you being cautious and keep the bluffs in. You check and you call. You're the caller in a three bet pot, so you're gonna be mostly cautious, right? You check and you call and you let the guys pass. And if it's me, sometimes you're gonna catch me here with something.
I mean, you
Fair
have the
enough.
best ace, you block straights, your hand's pretty much locked up. And only getting paid by, only getting called by worse, right?
Yeah.
I mean, better.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I mean, I guess. you
But
get
there's
called by
also,
ace
if he's
10.
three betting like the lower aces, he might just call these little nudges up anyway.
Yeah, but the
I'll
thing
call a
is,
river bet.
when you do that, what is he gonna do with the hand like, I don't know, pocket six?
Fair enough, yeah. Just gonna drop it unless it's got a diamond.
Exactly, whereas who knows if you check what he decides to do with pocket
Well,
six?
his queen X are folding, right, too? Like, he might check back a queen here and then call a river value bet.
Yeah. When you do
Yeah, okay,
that,
checking the turns better.
when you do that, like he's equity shift again and it doesn't shift in your favor. You understand?
Okay,
So you wanna be on the good side of equity shifts. And here, if you bet he calls, equity shifts kind of, it becomes more like, you get rid of all of his bluffs.
Yeah, all his weak aces too aren't gonna wanna call two barrel.
okay. Whereas we check, he bets the equity shifts to us and he's got all his bottom, like low pairs and sixes and shit.
Yeah, and then sometimes, he
Okay.
does, sometimes he doesn't, but there's a chance. Where
Are
we
you
have
really finding-
more possibilities like that.
And are you really ever bluffing to get him folding? Like, are you bluffing here?
I wouldn't.
Like I'm saying, I'm not finding bluffs.
Can
here,
you bluff
so-
with jacks and tens here? Like if you got
Well, I mean,
like,
if you bet for value, you gotta have bluffs, right? Like if you're leading, it,
Yeah.
you're saying, I got the strong ass hand, you're very polarized, so you're supposed to have bluffs. If you don't have bluffs,
Okay.
there's no point in bluff betting, right?
Yeah.
so like, I mean, you do this
So
sometimes
for-
with like your weak ace X also. So like, if you had like a weak ace here. You're gonna get to showdown or get to a river a lot easier by controlling the action by exploiting this equity shift. Being that since in general, it's a little bit different when it's the top three cards. But in general, when the second card pairs, he's gonna have less of that in his range because he's not gonna be betting that at full frequency while we're calling that at more of a full frequency. So
Yeah.
like, if you have like ace three here and, this king comes, you're gonna get put in a lot less difficult of a spot against hands like ace queen or ace jack or ace 10 when this king pairs because he can't just raise you with impunity, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
but,
kind of some of the idea with that.
yeah, but you're advocating for something that is not really a thing, so.
That's more of a thing in a single.
well, they
raise
said
pot.
more when the mid.
Like,
So like,
pair that's
honestly,
not the
it is a
king.
big thing. It may not be a big thing in your game, but I can show you spots where it leads 100% frequency on turns.
Yeah, that's mostly single raise pots though, right? And
But
if the
like I
card
said,
favors-
no, it's in three bet pots. This board texture is quite a bit different though. Ace, king, queen is gonna change things.
Yeah, I agree.
For the three better pretty heavily. Like the
Right.
king, like Louis saying,
You'd
doesn't
s-
really shift equity that much because
Right.
he's just gonna
Exactly.
range bet this.
Yeah.
You'd see leads on like
So
king
if it was
eight,
like ace,
six or
king,
something,
10,
and then the
10.
eight.
Ace, king,
No,
10,
you gotta
10.
go lower than Broadway. Go lower than Broadway.
But I think even the 10, like we're defending, like
what
if he's not
about,
three
like-
betting the tens and we're defending the tens, then the ten's clearly gonna be good for us.
Right.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, like ace, 10, 7 or something, like something,
Yes, that's the one.
not so like top heavy.
Ugh, alright, yeah, you got a hand.
I mean, I just got whatever. I didn't look at these yet, so I must just run through them here, or I could look at them myself. I don't care. I think it's. Well, let's just go. Where's my?
Well, I think we're gonna just wrap it up, Ken. Can you do it on the Discord? I'm gonna join you. I just want to start the video in code.
Alright,
Alright, so let's move on the Discord.
I could just do it myself. It's no big deal.
No, move on the Discord. Just-
Ken, you're part of the community. Let's do community stuff in the
Yeah.
community Discord.
Yeah, let's go on the Discord.
Alrighty then.
Yes, yes, yes.